Hey there, Brendan Bailey with MarineMax here in beautiful Fort Myers in Southwest Florida. Hey, we've got this 2021 Aquila 44 that I want to walk you through. A lot of you have seen this boat before, whether you've seen it in the BVIs or throughout the world. We want to walk you through one that's right here in Fort Myers, Florida. We're going to start back here on this port bow. The swim platform across the back is really, really nicely laid out. Gives you a lot of landing room when you come up those stairs. And again, a good solid ladder. Seems like boat manufacturers had issues for decades trying to build a good solid ladder. Great ladder to get in and out, even if you have gear on. But look how low this is to the water. We're looking at probably 6 inches down the water. Great spot to sit on the edge, drop your feet in the water. And again, look at the size of the landing. Once you get up here, you can get up here, get all the sand off of you by using the shower. And it's a really, really good area to land once you've been out in the salt water or getting off your tender back on the boat. As we step up here, you'll notice how wide this area is. Big transom gates to seal that off while underway if you need to. Engine access, nice engine access underneath this starboard side engine room compartment. And then as we move here into the cockpit, look at this beautiful U-shaped seating. One thing that's nice about this, and instead of something like more of a flat seating area or a straight seating area, is you have the ability to kind of kick back and lounge right here, or you can have dinner here. Really makes for a nice place to be able to sit just adjacent to the galley. Really a nice entertainment spot for those evenings out on the water. This particular boat does have the Cockpit Shade option. Takes about 2.5 minutes to put up and down, 2 carbon fiber poles and a piece of canvas that zips on and you're done. So really, really a neat area to really hang out at in the shade. There is an option, or it's not an option, this boat actually comes with it. This table will drop down flush. They got a cushion that matches this that goes right here on top. Makes that one huge solid lounge area. Pretty neat spot to hang out. So here on the starboard side, again, same landing area without the ladder, but big wide spaces there to be able to get on and off your tender or whatever you're doing coming out of the water. As we step over here towards the galley, one of the things I'll point out to you, sometimes we overthink some things, and one of them is we motorize everything. Aquila's done a really good job of making this a really simple operation. 2 stainless steel shocks that open, flip down the bar, and you've got a great spot to have that morning breakfast, whether you're having mimosas. You've got an area right here inside that you can fill up full of ice, put your champagne, your orange juice, your water, drinks, whatever you want to have in there. Really a cool spot. And look at how this naturally flows when you're thinking about entertaining while out on the water on the hook. So as we step in, you'll notice storage here on the right. Nice isotherm fridge and freezer over and under drawers. Really a good layout and a good spot for it to be as well. As you step into the L-shaped galley area, again, a nice spot to be able to ice things down or just use for storage. A lot of times we'll see this as just storage for some provisions and stuff, but a good spot. Divided sink, nice storage throughout the galley. Really a good layout with the refrigerator, the Kenyan stovetop. Just an easy spot, and you can imagine if you're here cooking, you never really lose sight of your guests and your friends that are on the boat because you're buried down somewhere. You're right here in the middle of the entertainment. Everything pivots around you. What a great spot to be entertaining at. As we step forward into the dinette area, again, a nice, beautiful table. This table will drop down. There's a pad that goes on top of that, and we'll fill this in as another bed. So you could actually sleep another couple of people here, or if you just want to be able to watch TV, which is here on this mount that comes up and articulates around, you can face the TV back towards the wet bar in the cockpit area, or you can face it right here across to the dinette / lounge area. So it's pretty neat when you drop that down and put that filler in. It gives you a lot of room, grab a blanket, and enjoy some cold air inside the boat with this water chilled AC system that the Aquila has. This boat does have the lower helm station option. Really gives you the ability to be able to get out of the weather. And if you got a rainy day or you got a day you just don't want to be up on the bridge, this is a nice spot to be while you're running the boat from down low. Great sight lines, like when you look around, you can see the back of the boat back here, all the way around. You have glass, just panoramic views all the way around. Just Aquila did a really nice job of of opening things up here. And I'd be remiss not to point out the style and, of the lighting and stuff that's going around the headliner all the way around. Just a really beautiful ambiance at night when you're winding down to have all the lighting. They did a really, really nice job on that. So we're going to step into what I consider the crown jewel of the 44 Aquila. I say that, there's two. So this boat has two. And so, but this particular one that we're going to talk about right now is the full beam master. So a 21-foot 6-inch beam on this boat, and you have a master that spreads the entire width of the boat. Makes for a really comfortable experience for the owners to be able to come in here, walk around the bed, not have to get over somebody to get in and out of bed. Just a really nice layout. As you step down into the lower area, a lot of people will call this an office area. Some people will say this is a makeup area. Just depends on how it fits, how you're going to use it. This area does have the washer and dryer combo unit. It's mounted here in the closet, and that is an option that this boat has. Another hanging closet here. And then again, great spot for you to be able to sit down, get some work done. You've got some little nooks here if you want to put makeup and stuff in there, or office stuff, business stuff, you could do that. But great spot to be able to sit down, catch up on some emails, do a little bit of that work while you're on the boat, and look out across the water. I'd be remiss not to mention the full-length mirror as you step up. Not many guys might find value in that, but most of the ladies do. So we're going to walk across to the port side. Again, storage. A lot of times you're going to see cabinetry. That's not your only storage. A lot of floor lockers throughout the boat, underneath beds, have got a ton of storage for things like provisions. And then as we step here into the master head, I'm 6'5". You can see the headroom that I've got in here. I've got the ability to spread my arms out, really be able to be comfortable in here. And then if you're showering underway, it's always nice to have a seat to be able to keep your balance, or if you need to shave your legs, another important thing to have on the boat. And a nice vanity area, cool bowl type sinks, some area for you to be able to set some things around, fill this up with makeup or hairsprays and that kind of stuff. So great layout in the head as well. Now we're going to step forward, or aft, I'm sorry. So this boat basically, this is a 3-stateroom, 3-head boat. So everybody has their own living quarters. Down to the port side and the starboard side really are two identical areas. So we're going to walk you down the one side. There's a little bit of cabinet difference on the other side, but for the most part, it's the exact same layout. As we step down here, the first thing you'll notice is you have this privacy door. So when you close this area off, this is your own domain. So whoever's staying over here actually has this wall, this hallway space that actually gets added to their square footage of living area. And that'll actually just close off and has a lock to give you good privacy. So when we step into the stateroom, first thing you'll notice, and a lot of times I run into obviously with my height, is headroom. And the lowest part of this, other than when I'm laying down underneath here, I've got good headroom throughout this stateroom. At 6'5", and I've still got quite a bit of room above me. Nice sized bed here with some nooks and storage inside there and cabinets. Nice little hanging closet as well here. And again, one thing you're never going to see on the Aquila is when you step down in the staterooms, look at the light that's coming in through these windows and these hatches that are coming in. You don't feel like you're in a dark cave. Aquila's done a really good job of utilizing their whole side windows and making them look really good and stylish, but also opening up and making the staterooms bright. And again, you've got the kind of the same features that you had in the master suite, you have in this one as well. I would say you might even have a little bit more headroom in the guest suite, but you have still a seat in the shower with the cedar or the teak linings as well. So just another good layout. Again, windows, bright. You don't feel cramped down in here at all. When you think about managing the boat while you're out on the hook, or you're out cruising, the ability to be able to manage most systems while sitting in the air conditioning is always a nice feature. Your main distribution panels are here, so the ability to be able to sit here, on one of these steps and take care of all of your switching, breakers, monitoring systems, black water systems. Everything's right here in 70, 75 degrees, 60 degree temperatures here in the salon of the boat. There's not a whole lot of mechanical systems within the boat itself. Most of those systems are located in the engine room behind this bulkhead. Really makes for a quieter experience, and when you think about servicing it, you're not in the boat ripping the interior of the boat apart. Most of that can all be handled in the engine rooms instead of having to go inside the boat and interrupt somebody's stay. So what we're going to do now is I think we're going to walk forward to the bow. I want to show you some features up front. I'd be remiss not to point out as we go along, the stainless steel hardware that Aquila is using is massive. They do a really, really nice job in putting nice, not only is it good looking, but it's also strong. When you look at this cleat, you look at the stainless steel tubing that holds the hard top up, the stainless steel tubing that's holding the cockpit area table up, as well as where the tender is going to be mounted just off the back of the cockpit. Let's go forward. And again, the first thing that I've always noticed, and my wife's always appreciated, is having the ability to hold on somewhere. And look at the width of these walkways as we're walking forward, and always have something to hold on to. Really nice feature and great for safety. Forward here on both port and starboard, you have huge lockers on both sides here. Really makes it nice to be able to store a lot of your gear, whether you have scuba gear, whether you have trash, suitcases and luggage, all that stuff happens right here. So really, really a nice feature up on the front of the boat. Anchoring system, great flat area to be able to work. Not a lot of trip hazards up here. If you see this, there's not any elevation changes around this area at all. Makes for a nice, safe area when you're either trying to get on a mooring ball or you're trying to work the anchor, get the anchor out on the bridle. My kids, my wife, they love this spot to be able to sit with their legs out, holding on while we're underway. Just a really neat experience. Feels like you're on the Titanic almost, just not with the same ending. So we're going to, so this is the second crown jewel, the second awesome feature that I wanted to show you on this boat. It's very unique to Aquila. Aquila builds a boat for operators, for people to be able to use, and it be easy and convenient and safe. I don't know that there's a better feature on the Aquila lines, on any of the models, than this center entry right up to the flybridge. You can see the helm is right here, and when you think about operating the boat, in relation to having access to the anchor, access to your first mate to be able to help with anchoring, this is a great spot to do that, and easy access back and forth. You have a gate that'll close this off, and your isinglass curtain will drop down to keep you safe in inclement weather. And again, here we are at the Flybridge Helm. I've got great visibility through here. My friends and family can sit around this area while we're making that long cruise to Anegada, or we're going to Usepa, or we're headed down to the Keys. Everybody can sit here. They don't all have to be behind me, which is a unique feature that they brought into the design of the 44 Aquila. And really a duplication of the lower helm station in regards to instrumentation, electronics, navigation equipment. Really the same equipment you have down low, you have here as well. So we'll move back here to the entertainment spot. Many a night spent here, singing away, having fun. Nice, again, U-shaped seating here. This table will actually, the sides will fold down. Makes it nice because it makes it act more like a cocktail table that you can kind of put your knees up, cross your legs if you needed to, and sit and have a conversation. Really a great spot, especially when you get a nice breeze up here, to be able to sit, have drinks, have dinner, and just have fun up on the flybridge till late at night. Wet bar area. This particular boat has the Kenyan grill. Most all of them are going to, but it also has the isotherm refrigerator drawer. Great for keeping some meats cool, keeping some waters or drinks up here as well without having to go down. Sink and workstation area, but then when you're not using it, I found myself sitting here many a nights as all of our friends are hanging out in this area here. It really gives you some wraparound seating. Whether you're playing the guitar here or singing a tune, this is a great spot to be doing that from. And above us, the hardtop. Reaches all the way across the Flybridge. Gives you a great experience whether you're in rainy weather, which, you know, storms and spring showers and showers in any of the island areas will always pop up on you. But to have an area like this with rainwater that's discharged off the side of the boat, you can sit up here, have a great time with a really nice hardtop all the way over top of you with beautiful lighting. But then again, just continues on. Look at the stainless steel tubing. Look at the support structure on the boat. Really heavy duty materials. There's no wobble to this. There's no shake to this hardtop. It's part of the structure. So really, really well built. And again, built for inclement weather, built for extreme conditions in coastal boating. And the Aquila is there and up for the challenge for all that. So hope you enjoyed this in-depth walkthrough of the 44 Aquila. We'd love to have you on board to check it out. Give us a call at 972-670-8211. I'm Brendan Bailey here at beautiful MarineMax in Fort Myers, Florida. Take care. Bye-bye.